Today, we're looking at the 9 times Mike Sillinger was traded. Mike played 17 seasons in the NHL. Now that's an impressive feat. But where it gets a little more impressive is that Mike played for 12 different teams and he's been traded 9 times during his NHL career.
Number 9.
At number 9, we have Mike's first trade from the team that drafted him, the Detroit Red Wings. Detroit sent Jason York and Sillinger to the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim in exchange for Mark Ferner, Stu Grimson, and a 1996 6th-round pick that became Magnus Nilsson. We give this trade a C+ for Detroit.
Number 8.
At number 8, we have when Mike was traded to Vancouver for Roman Oksuda. Roman didn't really do well after the trade, and Mike went on to have 2 productive years in Vancouver. We give the Mighty Ducks a C- on this one.
Number 7.
At number 7, we have another bad trade. Vancouver eventually dealt Mike off to the Philadelphia Flyers for a 1998 conditional 6th-round pick. Later upgraded to 5th-round pick that became Garrett Krasovsky, who never saw an NHL game. We give Vancouver a C for this trade. They got no return.
Number 6.
At number 6, we finally got a trade of some value. Mike and Chris Gratton were traded out of the friendly city to the Tampa Bay Lightning for Damon Langkow and Michael Remberg. Both teams would benefit, but Langkow turned out to be a star. We give Philly an A+ for this trade. They really won the trade.
Number 5.
At number 5, this in-state trade seemed to just be moving around parts for no reason, but Mike went from Tampa Bay to the Florida Panthers for Dwayne Hay and Ryan Johnson. We give Tampa a C for this one. Mike was really starting to produce points for them. Bad move, guys.
Number 4.
At number 4, the Panthers required the return of a conditional pick for Sillinger from Ottawa. This one was bizarre, but I guess we give it a B- since we don't really know what Ottawa really gave up.
Number 3.
At number 3, we have the trade that made Mike a Dallas Star for less than a day. Mike was dealt from Columbus, the only team he had gone through free agency at this point, to Dallas for Daryl Sador. A pretty even trade, but there's more to this one. Sillinger was then flipped by Dallas to the Phoenix Coyotes for Teppo Numminen. Both teams here get a C because neither player did well and both left soon after. Mike just kept getting his success blown up by trades.
Number 2.
At number 2, Mike was traded to the St. Louis Blues by Phoenix for goalie Brent Johnson. This trade turned out very well for the Blues as Mike put forth his best NHL season the next year, but they traded him partway through. We give them a B for acquiring him, but the next trade, holy, that was a stinker.
Number 1.
At number 1, Mike's last trade was from St. Louis to the Nashville Predators for draft bust Timofey Shishkanov. We give the Blues a D+ for this trade. This was the last trade of Mike's career. Thank God. It just seemed like Mike would get hot for a team and then get traded away. Poor guy. Make sure to subscribe to Outside the League for hockey content you can't get anywhere else.